Housing studies found more Americans than ever are struggling to pay their rent. WCCO's Alan Henry has a look at some of the data and what's being done about it.
If you're a renter, there is good news for you in this new report from the Joint Center of Housing Studies at Harvard. Rent increases across the country have seemingly finally cooled off. The bad news, renting a place is more unaffordable than ever. According to their research, more than 22 million Americans now spend at least 30% of their income on rent. Half of those people, more than 12 million renters, are spending more than half of their earnings on rent. Part of the reason for that? It just costs more. In 2022, median rents were 21% higher than they were in 2001. Renters' incomes rose just 2% during the same period. I spoke to local groups who have been working with renters for decades. They say the findings of the study are not surprising, but they're also not good news.
I think one of the things that came out in this report is that it's getting to the point where it's not just lower income Americans, but Americans at middle incomes, the middle wage earners are starting to struggle as well and are having challenges.
And coming up at 6, I'll show you what the data looks like right here in Minnesota and what's being done to address this issue all across the state. Alan Henry, WCCO News.